Ranui Mars coming through with Focus on Me right here on Niu FM. We are the beat of the Pacific in Niu Nights with Soul My Lord, 28 minutes past 7 o'clock. And tonight we're joined by our illustrious guest in the studio, Tayste Maker. Tay, thanks for joining me tonight, Ace.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Now, we've had you up here a few times over the last couple of years, whether that be for your music, your own personal music, or that may be to do with your work with the 312 Hub. Let's give people a quick refresher about obviously what you do outside of music and within music.
So I'm the sound lead at the 312 Hub. If you don't know where that is, 1 Paynes Lane, Onehunga. So come through. I run the studio there. So yeah, it's quite good work over there going on. Shout out to the Hub.
And that is actually the place where you put a lot of this project together, am I right?
The whole project.
The whole project.
Well, the audio anyway. The whole audio was done there.
And the project we're speaking of in question is Tayste World.
Tayste World, yes.
Now, would I be right in saying this is your debut solo project?
Yes, exactly that. Yes, my debut solo project. Yes.
Does that feel good to say?
Yeah, it really is. It's a moment in itself, eh?
Because, I mean, you've been in music for a long time,
yes.
But over the last, 10 years that you've been in music? Is that about right? Maybe?
Yeah. About that, yeah.
You've been working with other people, part of groups and so forth.
Yes.
And here today, last Friday, you dropped Tayste World.
Yes, Tayste World.
Full-length project.
12 records on that project right there, all produced by myself.
And almost the entire project, no features. There's very minimal features. Like
out of the 12 records, there's 5 features. Yeah.
So the majority of that project is solo, but still have those features on there.
Yes. Shout out to all the homies that featured on there.
Now, Tayste World as a project, being your solo debut, tell me a bit about what that project means to you on a personal level.
Damn, on a personal level. It was more of like a challenge that I had to put forward for myself. So like, being a first time solo artist, I had to like prove to myself that I could do it. And when it was finished, I was like, yeah, I did it. I didn't realize that till the day I dropped it. It's like, damn, and I produced the 12 songs. It's even crazier. But basically, the whole project Tayste World is like 12 different flavors of who I am. And like you'll hear that when you hear the project, like not one song's the same. Flow different every song. The structures are all different. The soundscape is all different. And like that's something that I'm big on. You know what I mean? Like it's like a smorgasbord of food, but for sound.
That project definitely is that, because you get a lot of different, shall we say, pun intended, tastes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different flavors on the project.
That's exactly why I call myself the Tayste Maker. Well, Tay the Tayste Maker, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you have a favorite record on the project?
I do, actually.
Let's hear it.
Traumatized.
That was a good record, yeah.
It's because it's real, like a lot of the songs are actually like based off real life events, but that song there was like real pivotal for me, like, you know what I mean, like where a lot of things really put me into perspective of like, man, you have to get your stuff together. You gotta get your A into G.
Yeah, because I mean, I won't share on it because it is some personal stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a couple bars in that song that talks about an experience that happened in your life.
Yeah.
And I think that experience brought you into the world you work in today, working in the 312 Hub, working with our community and the sound.
Exactly that.
I could understand why that song would be special.
Yes, that's why. Yeah. Like there's heaps of songs that I could have picked, but like that one there, like probably means the most to me. And it's just like the way I approach the song. It doesn't sound like it's a dark song, but it's like the concept is quite like
Yeah, because when you hear the song title saying traumatized, you're like, this sounds like it might be a little sad, but it's like a record speaking on maturity and growth, and that's what
That's exactly it. And like even the beat, like I had to make it like, it feels like your anxiety's building. That's what the beat feels like, so that's why I built it like that. Now,
we've got a record here.
Yes.
We've played a few of the records in the past on here, but this one in particular we're going to play tonight is off of that project, unreleased before, People Change.
Yes, People Change.
Tell me a bit about this tune here.
So basically it's just like people change. It's like situations in life can change in the blink of an eye. And you know what I mean? Like, you gotta learn to not have an emotional attachment to it, because it can really get you down, man. Like, you're not in control if you let that happen. You know what I mean? You can't help what someone else does, so you gotta take care of what you do. And people will always change. Things will always change. You just gotta rearrange it.
I like that. I like that, man. Speaks very much well of yourself. You growing up a lot, especially over the last couple of years. Releasing this incredible project that we have, Tayste World. Where can people find it if they want to listen to the full-length project?
Right now, it's on my SoundCloud, so soundcloud.com/Tayste Maker. In about 10 days, it's going to be on all streaming platforms. So.
And just to clarify for people listening, Tayste Maker spelled Tayste Maker.
Yes.
Now, people can find you on social media. Whereabouts?
On Instagram, Tay the Tayste Maker. On Twitter, the Tayste Maker. Yeah, that's it. Really, I don't really be on Facebook like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to know, and because I want to know where I can maybe buy one, is these certified official jumpers.
Oh, man. Shout out to the team, Certified Official. They haven't officially dropped yet, but it's gearing up to drop very soon.
All right.
So make sure you keep an eye out on my Instagram, on Twitter. You'll be seeing post up about that. But yeah, shout out to Certified Official,
and shout out to the 312 Hub, the place.
Shout out to the 312 Hub where I work with my sisters. We just dropped a little segment on Tangata Pacifica.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to the team over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Dropped the project, and then the next day that went on TV. So a lot of love from everybody.
How good. And just a reminder, Tay runs the Boombox.
The Boombox Studio and the 312 Hub. So.
And that is a place that people can actually, if they're looking to record music, they can actually book that out. And you're one of the engineers included in that pack?
Yes, sure I am.
So do you want to get some music recorded and produced, possibly by Tayste Maker, the Boombox Studio at the 312 Hub, that's the place to be.
Tap in.
And now, anything else you'd like to say before we jump into this record?
Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to my big homies, Mr. Sick and Parole, to my bro Deeper Than Design, to my sisters at 312 Hub. Shout out to everybody that's helped me with this project. I appreciate you guys. Let's go.
That's it. That's the man, Tayste Maker. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, brother.
Thank you for having us.
I do appreciate having you. And obviously, massive shout out to the 312 Hub, Tayste World, Tayste Maker's debut solo project, available now on SoundCloud. Make sure to check him out on social media and enjoy this record right here, Tayste Maker. It's People Change, and it's right here on Niu FM.
Yes, sir.